It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Paris High School. Lady Tiger basketball set to get underway for you here in just a little while. Lenny, the girls out there warming up right now, and we know we're down a couple. They had a rough go of it over there at Mount Zion.
Yeah, that we did. And
hopefully we can bounce back a little bit tonight.
Then we went over to Taylorville on Saturday night, put up a real strong outing against, I think Taylorville was like ranked 13th in Class 3A. It was nip and tuck all the way. I mean, we ended up losing by 5, but still, we were right there in that game. At the end of the first quarter, it was 16-9, but then we clawed back, and it was 21-19 at half. We trailed by 4, 27-23 at the end of 3. And then, like I said, we fell just a little short, but it was right there for the taking. So Gracie Watson led the way in that game with 18, followed by 7 for Taylor Clark, 6 for Kaylee Young, and 2 apiece for Bella Moreski and for Kinsey Ingram. But the girls really played hard, looked good, just come up a little short. So hopefully tonight against this tough Effingham team, we'll get the double dip tonight maybe.
Well, I hope it's half as exciting as that JV game was down the stretch.
Yeah, it got pretty intense, didn't it?
It was nip and tuck the whole game. You got down towards the end, and I thought once we got up about 4 or 5 points, less than around a minute to go, I thought, okay, maybe we got this one now. And it went down to the last few seconds, and fortunately, Effingham kind of imploded there in the last possession of the game. They just didn't have all their ducks in a row, and we came out on the right side of that one, but that about got ugly there for us. Kind of an odd week of basketball for you. Not the typical Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. This is our first game of the week on a Wednesday, no less.
Yeah, that's kind of unusual, but
a lot of fresh soft games out there, but not a lot of varsity action this week. We'll be back on the air again Friday night. The boys have a game here at home again. And then I believe the girls are, Lawrenceville?
Go to Lawrenceville for the LIC tournament, and it starts Saturday. I believe the girls maybe play at 4, maybe 4:30, I think against Lawrenceville, but I don't know. Let me look. I forgot.
I'm kind of searching things up here at the exact same time here, hoping to.
Yeah, Lawrenceville, no, we play Casey at 4.
All right.
I still haven't figured out why we play the LIC tournament midway through the season, but.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured that out either there. Running down the roster for Effingham here as we kind of look at their lineup, they have probably the most juniors I've seen on a roster this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 juniors on their varsity roster. They're going to be a very senior-laden team next year.
Yeah, sounds that way.
The consequence is just 2 seniors. They've got 3 sophomores and a freshman. In contrast, the Lady Tigers are coming in with just 2 juniors, 1 senior, and a whole bunch of freshmen. A couple sophomores in there. So we have a lot of inexperience. They've got a lot of experience coming in. You don't have heights and weights and stuff on here, but they've got some height down there.
Yeah, I was going to say, they look to have some size to them. I know we went down there last year, but I can't remember the outcome. Seemed me like we dropped that one down there last year, but I'm not going to say that for sure because I don't remember. And I looked up the scorebook, but it's not in this scorebook, and I think the scorebook that it was in, I think I chucked them at the end of the beginning of this season when we got new scorebooks. So
I just remember to get on the air, we had to have their Wi-Fi password, and it was like asking for gold.
Yeah.
I had to go through 3 different people to get it, and then the one that got it was like Mission Impossible. Like this message will self-destruct kind of thing because they called him out to somewhere. He wanted to come up and enter it into our computer for us.
Yeah.
He wasn't even going to give it to us. I don't know what he thought we were going to do with it. And then they asked him to go somewhere, and he looks at me and he scribbles it down on my paper and he says, "You'll destroy that after you log in, right?" Yes, sir. I didn't eat it, but I did destroy it. And the bad thing was, it wasn't even a hard password. It was like something normal.
Yeah.
Like a normal word, but there was a 3 instead of an E or something. I don't think it was fooling any password software out there, but it made them feel better. There's the buzzer, and we are just about ready for the national anthem, and then the starting lineups. Vivian down there
she's
on
still
crutches
on
today.
crutches. Morgan Combs is not dressed, but she's at least out of the walking boot now, so she's in her regular tennis shoes, so that's good to see. So maybe we'll get her back here for too long.
Would be nice. All right, we will pause here for just a moment for the playing now of our national anthem of the Paris High School Pep Band, led by Dr. Kevin Pruitt.
Under the direction of Dr. Kevin Pruitt.
And we are back. I was trying to check our conference standings and everything, but apparently their website's having some issues with a little Illini. Can't provide a secure connection, so.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes with those connections.
They're providing a plaque down there for Coach Tingley.
For his 500th win.
That it is.
Yep. He got that a week or so ago.
Now let's need the starting lineups for both teams. First, the starting five for the visiting number 3, Lisa Martin.
Okay, starting things off for Effingham tonight will be number 3, Alyssa Martin. She's a sophomore. Number 5, Avery Wolf, a sophomore. Number 20, Sage Altoff, a junior. Number 25, Sydney Donaldson, is a junior. And number 33, Bella Austin, a junior.
All right, and for Coach Dave Tingley, like you said, Beats, he got his 500th win, I think it was last Thursday over at Terre Haute South. Clay and I went over and done that game, and
I think you're right.
we kept waiting for him to come out and waiting for him to come out. Well, they kind of had a little celebration for him down in the locker room, so he never made it out after that game, but we kind of forgive him for that. So that 500 victory is pretty impressive. So tonight for his starting Lady Tigers, we got a sophomore, number 2, Kylie Edwards. A junior, number 11, Taylor Clark. A freshman, number 13, Kaylee Young. A sophomore, number 32, Bella Moreski. And a junior, number 33, Gracie Watson.
And Effingham will control the opening tip to kick things off. They know where they're going with the ball here to start. And we're going to have a foul under the basket. That'll go on the Tigers, I believe.
I think it's
on
going to be Bella Moreski. I think she was holding number 3, Alyssa Martin, excuse me. That'll be Bella's first and the team's first.
They're going to foul Donaldson. Boy, 2 quick fouls for the Tigers.
Yeah, that one's on Gracie, so both our big girls are a little issue right now.
Driving to the basket, kicking it back outside, showing some patience here. Altoff now back up top of the key. Near side to Altoff again. Around the horn they'll go. Martin dishes back out. Austin didn't want to keep it, so Martin at the key, top of the key, spins into the paint and dishes back out. 7:06 on the clock. Fine, they'll take the shot, and we got another foul. Sydney Donaldson put it up.
I think that one might go against 11, Taylor Clark. That'll be her first, but it'll be the team's third already.
In almost the first minute of the game, 6:58 to go. Rainbow of a shot. Gets the first free throw. Another rainbow. This one doesn't bring any rain. Tigers with the rebound. Young at the top of the key. Right side to Wazen, now to Young again. Head fake by Clark, has it stripped away, gets it back, now out of bounds. Turnover. Get it back to Effingham. Well, if you're going for your 500 first win, this is not how you draw up the beginning of the game.
Not exactly.
With a bunch of fouls and a turnover. So hopefully the ladies settle in here real quick.
They were a little intimidated over at Taylorville Saturday night, but about halfway through the first quarter, they settled down and started clicking.
How about that move there from Alyssa Martin? 2 more points. Effingham up now, 3-0. Clark on the far side to Young. Edwards back and forth, running the baseline. Now she'll run across the top. Young having a hard time finding anybody open. 5.5 minutes to go. Watson guarded by Martin, dribbles back out. That defense is pretty tight tonight right now.
Tight, yeah.
Not giving anything up. Bella coming through the paint, trying to get open underneath. Taylor will go baseline, tries to go into the basket. No good there. Effingham with the rebound. Fast break the other way. Big block by
Young, but
Young. Oh, wow.
knocked it out of bounds.
That was a basket-saving kind of block
It
there.
was. Yes, it was.
Miscommunication there by the Lady Tigers. On the inbound play, gave an open look. Almost a turnover there. Watson comes down with the loose ball. And she'll be fouled. All right. That'll get us to the foul line for the first time tonight.
Red 25 picks up the personal. That's going to be Donaldson. That'll be her first, team's first this quarter.
No good on the free throw.
I was just about to say I'm glad it's Gracie shooting the free throws because she don't miss very often, but I'm glad I didn't say it, but I guess I might as well have. I thought it, so. And then she missed it, so.
Well, I think if I said everything I thought, I might not be on the air very long.
Yeah, she got the second one.
I thought she might. 5-1 the score. Tigers trailing by 4. 4.5 minutes to go. Bella staying right with her. Hung there, get the rebound. Tigers will set the offense up now. 4:16 on the clock. Oh, Clark wanted to go back to Bella, I think. Couldn't get it to her. Throws it cross court and batted away.
To Clark, or to Kylie, and
Three-point shot is good. Number 5, Avery Wolf. Makes it a 7-point Effingham lead. Good job against the press this time. We got a 2-on-1. Kylie Edwards for 2. It's an 8-3 game. Kylie kind of forced into the starting role with the injuries. Playing well.
yeah, she's always been like the sixth one off the bench. She'd come in and got a lot of playing time before the injuries, but now she's out there full time pretty much.
Setting the offense up again is 5. That's Wolf. Gives it over now to Beals, who had checked into the game. I'd check her number. Wraparound pass. Loose ball on the floor. Tied up for a jump ball. That'll give it to the Tigers.
And that'll be a turnover Effingham. Their first. JC Young checks in for the ladies as Clark's going to sit down.
No pressure here from Effingham for the Tigers, trying to get across the court. Gracie does so on the right side. Underneath to JC, good bounce pass to Moreski. She's fouled.
She's fouled, yep. Fouls on 3. That'll be Alyssa Martin, her first, team second.
I loved seeing a girl like JC come off the bench, knocks down the free throw, and immediately be involved in a big offensive play.
Yeah, and know what she's doing, and
you know, her head was in the game before she ever came on the floor. She knew right where to be, made the pass. That's just something you love to see from a young player coming off the bench. And it gets her confidence going there a little bit. Bella hits them both, 8-5 to score. Tigers only down by 3 now. 2:30 to go in the first. Clawing back into this one. Rough move in the paint there. Tigers with the rebound after Donaldson miss. Young tries to go coast to coast, hasn't slapped away. Last touch by the Tigers.
Not sure about that one.
We must have slapped at it trying to get it back or something. 2-minute mark, 2:05 to go. Nice pass. 2 points there for Beals. There's a blocking foul. That'll go against Olivia Moser.
That'll be her first. It'll be the team's third.
She knew she needed to get over there and block the sideline. She just didn't get there first. Watson to her left, good bounce pass to Young, driving to the basket. Rough place to take a shot though, couldn't get it to fall. Driving on the other end, trying to force it up was Donaldson, that won't go. Turnaround, shot won't go, good rebound for the Tigers. Ingram chases that one down. Bella picks her dribble up and needs some help. Finds it in Watson. 1 minute to go in the first. Tigers down 5 again. Gracie in the paint to Bella. She's going to go all the way in and
her shot's blocked.
Yep.
No call. So.
Had the right idea. Sometimes you just lose the height battle.
That's definitely the case in Bella's situation. She's got the heart of a lion out there, but she just don't have the size.
30 seconds. Long three-point shot won't go. Rebound for Effingham. Traveling. Turnover charge to Bella Austin. Shuffled those feet before she took off.
Clark and Edwards check back in for Kinsey and JC.
Tigers looking for the last shot of the first quarter here. Down to 10 seconds as they cross half court.
Gonna have to hurry though.
Off the dribble, Young can't get it to fall. And time expires. A whopping 5 points for the Lady Tigers, but we're only down 5. Defense held them to 10. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network. Lady Tigers down 5. 10-5. Kylie Edwards with the ball now, top of the key, over the right side to Young. Inside to Clark. Back out to Edwards again. Tigers are trying to drive to the basket. Effingham just cutting them off. Lots of steals. Good pass on the move, on the run. Shot wouldn't go. Ball batted loose. Effingham trying to save it. Tigers will get it back.
Yeah, when we get the good look, we can't make it. That's a bad thing. But you got to keep shooting.
Kylie up, back on her feet again. She tried that rare crawling to get open technique. Not real effective, so now she's back up to running again. Bounce pass to Bella. Oh, tried to float it over. You can't do that over these girls. Gets it back, though, and she'll be fouled. Effingham's got enough height under the basket. You're not going to throw it over them.
No.
Not when you're double teamed either.
Fouls on number 20 this time. It'll be Sage Altoff. That'll be her first. That'll be the team's first this quarter. Let's see, Bella made the first one. Made the second one.
Barely made the net wiggle. Right on the money. 3-point game now. 10-7 the score. Off the dribble at the free throw line. Didn't get the fall. Tigers get Wolf's rebound and bring it the other way. 6:24 to go in the first. Young on the far side to Clark. Oh, got open with a head fake. Shot too strong, gets her own rebound. Can't get that one to go. Effingham with the rebound, and we're going to foul her. Had her double teamed under the basket and made contact.
Fouls on 32, Mareski. That's going to be her second. Team's first this quarter, though. So
J.C. Young coming in.
Checks back in for Bella. Don't want to pick that third personal up this early in the contest.
No need. Martin dribbles into double team, kicks it out to Wolf for three. Avery Wolf makes it a 6-point game. 13-7.
And she's got 6.
Both of them on three-pointers. Clark just inside the arc, can't hit the long shot. Effingham with the rebound. Head fake, oh, loses the ball. And now jump ball. Should stay with him.
I was going to say it'll stay with Effingham, though, underneath their bucket.
Altoff to inbound. Into Wolf.
She's quick.
She is quick. With that move there.
Yeah.
Wow. That was pure speed. And just like that, we go from 3 points to 8 points. All thanks to Wolf. Kylie has it batted away. Ends up a turnover. And a foul on Young.
That'll be Kaylee's first, team second.
Watson will have a seat coming in. The freshman, Kinsey Ingram. Off the back of the rim. Oh, we were like flat-footed. They were just reaching over us and snagging those. Wolf for three again.
They give her 2 or 3.
That was 3. Wasn't it?
Well, I thought so. Yeah, should be.
Okay. Out of bounds. That'll stay with the Tigers. Yeah, because she's had 3 3-pointers and she has 11 points.
Yeah.
Nice inbound play. Tigers with 2 points.
That was Moreski.
Kinsey Ingram.
No, Kinsey England, my bad.
Yeah.
It looked like Moreski.
That's Moreski's play, I think.
I guess Moreski isn't even in there.
She's not at the moment. Nope. Sitting down with those couple fouls. Wolf off the dribble. Thought she was going to nail that one, too. There's a foul on the Tigers. Gracie, I believe. Picks up her second. And she was shooting, but we are in bonus for the remainder of the second quarter.
Let's see, she made that one.
Effingham on a 12-2 run at the moment. It was 10-7. We were down 3.
Now it's 22-9.
Yeah.
Gracie thought about a 3, but
She did. She squared up. Now she'll take it.
boom, and she hits it.
Boy, that's a big one when you can dribble, pick your spot, and then just pop it. That's like a slap in the face to the defense there. It wasn't like I was wide open. I made my shot. 10-point game, 22-12, 3:10 to go. They'll answer with a 3 of their own. Nope. Tigers with a strong rebound. JC pulls it in.
Gracie had several of those over in that Taylorville game Saturday night. Like I said, she led the way with 18, so.
She'll dribble all the way to the other side of the floor this time. Young can't get it to go. Got to specify because we got Kaylee and JC on the floor now. 30-second timeout called by Effingham. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. And this one brought to you by Ingram's Waste Disposal in Paris. 10-point deficit for the Lady Tigers, 22-12. After Effingham went on that 12-2 run. That's okay, we're on a 3-0 run right now.
Well,
I guess. Okay, time to swing the momentum the other direction here before we go into the half.
yeah, it'd be nice to get it back at least to 5 or 6.
Yep. Okay, if you can go in the half only trailing by a possession or 2 or 3, that's doable. That didn't put too much stress on you. You start going in double digits, and
Yeah, that's
psychologically, it's a different game there. Beals to inbound, I believe. Tosses it in to Moser. Back to Beals, and Wolf way out front. 2:25 to go. Martin puts it on the floor, cut off by Watson. They'll run around the perimeter. Way down the corner, Wolf thought about the 3.
yes, she did.
Off the dribble, though, you got to keep a hand in her face all the time.
She is definitely a scorer, that's for sure.
She'll just be dribbling, and suddenly if there's an opening, she just stops and shoots, and you don't see that from a lot of girls.
She's got 13.
JC needs some help. Gives it over to Watson. And Gracie will set things back up, going to her left. Yep. Let Kylie try her luck. 1:35 on the clock. Tigers down by 12 now. And nearly turned it over again.
Yeah, that was Alyssa Martin. She's pretty quick as well and plays
Yeah,
good tight defense. She's going to take a breather, though, now.
Taylor Clark's going to come back in now for Kylie. Under a minute and a half to go. Gracie spins into the paint.
Yeah,
Oh,
goes
what
up
a
with the
move.
left hand and gets it to fall.
Spun to the right and looked like that's the direction she was going to go with the shot, and then just back to the left, underhand, left-handed. That was just pretty.
Yeah, it was. But we're still down 10.
They didn't hear me when I told them that's what I didn't want them to do. Go in double digits. Good ball movement for the Hearts. Shot won't go. JC Young with the rebound, and she'll be fouled.
Fouls on 15. Olivia Moser, that'll be her second. Be the team's second this quarter.
Now we got a chance to get it under double digits.
Looks like we're going to hold for one, though. We're just walking the ball up the court, across the timeline.
Young way up there at midcourt. Down to 15 on the clock. Oh, picks her dribble up. Clark into the paint, has it slapped away from her, kicks it back out to Watson for three. Doesn't get the roll. Effingham with the rebound at the buzzer. (24-14), the deficit for the Lady Tigers going into the half. Don't go anywhere. We'll have some halftime stats and look at the second half to come here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
It's halftime here at Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Lenny Irwin as the Lady Tigers trail by 10 here at the break. It was they had us doubled up at the end of the first quarter, 10-5. They continued that trend in the second quarter, outscoring us by 5 again, 14-9, and that's where we sit here at the break, 24-14 the score. And Lenny, just as you were going through some of the stats, I could see your eyes bulge a little bit as you looked at some of those numbers. It's out of your blood pressure.
Well, the Hearts are just shooting lights out right now. I can't believe they're going to continue to shoot that way the rest of the game. But first half, Charity Stripe, they're 3 out of 5 for 60%, which is not great. But from there on out, they're excellent. They're 6 out of 12 for 50% from two-point range and 3 out of 5 for 60% from three-point land. They only committed 2 turnovers, and fouls are not an issue. So they're led in scoring by Wolf with 13 of their 24 points. But then it drops off to 5 for Sydney Donaldson, and then 2 apiece for Alyssa Martin, 2 for Bria Beals, and 2 for Sage Altoff.
So what that means is Avery Wolf is shooting lights out.
Yeah, pretty much.
When she's got 13 points, and
Yeah.
I don't know if she's missed but like 1 or 2 shots all night. So
I think she missed 1 3-pointer, and I think maybe she missed 1 inside the paint. But other than that, she's got, like I said, 13 of their 24 points, so she's definitely doing a job. But for the Lady Tigers, we're 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe for 83%. We're 3 out of 15 inside the arc for 20%, and we're 1 out of 2 from behind the arc for 50%. We've committed 4 turnovers in the contest, and we are led in scoring by Gracie Watson with 6, Bella Moreski with 4, 2 for Kinsey Ingram, and 2 for Kylie Edwards. So that's where we stand at halftime.
boy, when you're shooting in the 20% from the floor there, that's just,
Well,
boy, that's hard.
It is hard, but a lot of height in there, a lot of arms we've been trying to shoot around, and then when we do get the open look, we're missing them. So
Hopefully the averages even out a little bit, and we see that kind of help with the score a little bit. Keys to victory here in the second half.
I think we just got to shoot better.
I think so.
Yeah.
The turnovers aren't really killing either
No.
side. A lot of loose balls, a lot of tipped passes. We're not clean on offense by any means passing the ball. We're chasing a lot of ball out of bounds. They're slapping them, and we're able to avoid it and inbound it and keep possession. But we're very close to a lot of turnovers, I guess is what I'm kind of saying there. But, yeah, I think it comes down to shooting the ball better. And I don't know if that's a nerves thing, if it's having your head in it, or just one of those nights where the shots are falling for one team better than the other.
Yeah.
I'll blame it on the basket. Maybe going the other direction now we'll do a little better.
Exactly. We'll see how things go this second half. But like I said, we've been getting some decent looks into paint, but it's just they're a little bit taller than we are, and we've been altering our shots, I think. I think maybe we're still a little intimidated when we get the ball down in low, and sometimes I think we're expecting contact, and it's not there, and we're putting it up too hard. So we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Tingley makes. I mean, you don't get 500 wins by accident, so
That is true.
he's definitely got a plan. So we'll see what we come out this second half and do.
That'll be nice getting Bella back out on there on the floor in the second half, too. We had it down around 3-point deficit, and I think not having her out there on the floor, especially under the basket, led to a bit of that run for Effingham in that second quarter, and we tried to claw back in it a little bit there towards the end, but it'll be nice having all our starters back out on the floor tonight. We're still a minute and a half away from the start of the second half.
The Hearts just now coming back out of the locker room, so we'll see when the ladies come back out. And just as I say that, here they come now. So, but as they normally don't go out and shoot to warm back up to start the second half.
Not too often. It's like, we're ready.
So
That's what they'll do tonight now.
it does look like the original starters are going to be back on the floor, at least for the Lady Tigers. We'll see what the Hearts bring back out onto the floor.
Well, I got them all on the floor right now. Makes it tricky. All right, now they're going to separate. Yeah, it looks like the original starters again.
I see 3, 5, 33, 25, and 20.
Yep.
Okay.
That's Martin, Wolf, Altoff, Donaldson, and Austin.
It'll be the Lady Tiger ball to start the second half, so that's a good sign. We go down and put up a bucket, get things in the scoring column right off the get-go. And
I like that idea. That's got my approval. Now we'll see what we start off with. Clark now with the ball. Thinking about the three. Down to Kylie. Good head fake. Back to Clark. Oh, good move on the baseline. Floater way too strong, though. Fortunately, Young was there on the backside with the rebound. And she'll be fouled on her shot. Wolf's going to get her.
that'll be Wolf's first, though. Team's first this half. I don't think Kaylee's in the scoring column yet either. She is now.
All right. She needs to be.
Too hard.
Got one out of it. Got us out of double digits, though. 24-15. Altov gives it over to the right side to Martin. Now to Wolf. Back to Martin. She's not quite as eager to pop the shot from out there. Altov back up to Wolf at the point now. 7-minute mark. Austin tried to drive in. Gracie shut the door down. And they'll go back out to Wolf again. You got your hands full if you're guarding her.
You do.
Open look for three. Misses that one. Long rebound. Watson just out of hustles Austin that time to get to the ball. Tigers get it down the floor. 6:26 on the clock. Underhand shot driving through traffic. 2 points for Kaylee Young. All right, Tigers get the first 3 points now. Lead down to 7, 24-17, 6:07 to go in the third. Donaldson to Martin, tries to drive into traffic, has it slapped away, gets the loose ball, keeps possession for Effingham. Donaldson on the fadeaway, shot won't go.
There's Martin to grab the offensive board.
Yep. 3-point shot, doesn't get the roll. Austin couldn't hit it. Tigers get the rebound, and it's plucked away from Clark heading down the floor. Good hustle there by Altoff. Austin for three again. Won't get that one. Rebound, Kylie Edwards. 5:26 on the clock. Over the left side to Young. Runs into traffic, literally. Bounces off of it. Bella picks up the ball. Hook shot in the paint.
Yes!
Clark.
Taylor Clark got that one to go.
Wasn't a sky hook, more of a baby hook, but we'll take it.
We'll take it, yeah. That got Taylor in the scoring column.
5-0 run to start the quarter for the Tigers. 24-19 now.
It is the basket.
It is. The wind's out of the west today, apparently.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yep, see, every time they open the door, let somebody in, that gust of wind comes in those doors. That's my story tonight. Off the bottom of the rim, in traffic. Finally, a foul called. Alyssa Martin was not going to be denied.
Yeah, she's put together for a young lady. Foul's going to be on 11. That's going to be Clark. That's going to be her second. And it'll be the team's first this quarter. She missed the first one, though.
Couple subs coming in for Effingham, number 12 and number 15. Beals and Moser. Replacing Donaldson. And Austin. That free throw is good, 19-25. That resets the Tigers' 5-0 run here. How'd we get that one back? Good hustle by Clark in traffic. Kicks it back out to Young for three. Won't go. Rebound by Clark and a jump ball.
Boy, that three would have looked nice though if it had went.
Oh, wouldn't it though? Get us up into the 20s, and it would have just really killed some momentum there. Three-point from the corner won't go. 2 points there for Alyssa Martin. Got the rebound over Bella. Bella was in position. The ball just bounced a lot farther than she thought. Edwards for three. One possession too late, but we'll take it. 5-point game again, 27-22. Martin loses it off a foot. Tigers get it back. J.C. Young setting the check back in a moment. Over halfway through the third quarter now, 3:09, a fast-moving quarter. Clark picks her dribble up. Oh, gets Young on the dribble, reverse layup, and didn't get the roll.
We cannot buy an easy bucket.
What a beautiful pass, and it was all set up. Altoff adds 2 for Effingham. Bella got to go somewhere with it, puts it on the floor as it slapped away for a moment.
Oh.
Dangerous pass. Wolf got to it, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Well, that one will stay with us if that's any consolation. JC checks in for Bella. Get just maybe a little bit more size down in there, though. So, but we give up some experience. So
2.5 minutes. Oh, Kylie thought about going, had a step for a second, lobs it under the basket to JC, shot off the side of the backboard. That kind of got away from her a bit. She was trying to like shoot it around the height or something and off the backboard. Tigers down 7, 29-22. Altoff, good baseline move. Missed the layup.
Missed it, but Effingham again controls the boards.
Another good move to the basket. Wide open on the far side. They're going to come to Altoff instead. I thought they'd go over there to Moser.
Yeah, she's wide open.
Strong move to the basket and a foul.
I think that's going to be, it's 25. That's going to be Donaldson. That's going to be her second. Team second this quarter. Kenzie Ingram checks back in for Kylie, and somebody came in for Clark. I think Bella checked back in.
Yes, she did. Down 7, minute and a half to go in the third. Ingram to Young, one dribble and picks it up. Back to Ingram now. Boy, a lot of balls batted away tonight.
They are. Them Hearts girls, they've got their hands out there slapping at everything.
Bella cutting across the top of the lane. Hits the layup. I think she shot it with the right hand, but it went in.
We'll take it.
Nice to see that aggressiveness go into the hoop. Down 5 again with 40 seconds.
And the Hearts throw it away. Kylie Edwards is going to check back in for J.C. Young. Maybe getting a little more firepower from an outside.
Yep. Offensive switch here with 30 seconds on the clock. Young will dribble to the near side. Down to Watson, back up to Edwards again, 18 seconds. Picks the dribble up and throws into a double team. And Effingham's going to call timeout before they can get a travel or any weird things from laying on the ball there. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here again. This one brought to you by the skating rink at Twin Lakes. 4 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll have a break in just a moment. Tigers down 5, 29-24, but Effingham in possession coming out of the break.
Well, we had the ball with a chance to get below that 5-point deficit, but turned it over.
Our choices of passing from time to time. I don't know if they're wanting to run a certain play or if they really just think they can get it in there, but those long arms of Effingham today just reaching in and just batting so many of those passes away. Into Altoff, down to 2.5 seconds. Tied him up and time expired.
Yeah, and they had Martin wide open over on the weak side, and they just didn't fail to get it to her.
All right, good defense by the Tigers. Got time to expire with 8 minutes. Now there's 8 minutes on the clock. We'll be back in just a moment with fourth quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
A fresh 8 minutes on the clock. One more quarter to go for the Lady Tigers. They cut that 10-point deficit down to 5 in the third quarter. We got to do it again. Won't be on plays like that. Ooh. Missed the shot, gets her own rebound, puts it back in. Is number 33, Bella Austin.
That's her first point of the ball game.
Clark leaning to her right, now over to the left side. I'm trying to see what is the mismatch you're trying to get there on offense. Oh!
In and out. Doggone it.
Oh, I sure thought she had that one.
I did too.
Kaylee just couldn't get it to fall. Wolf on the run. Diving through the lane. Can't get the shot to fall. Tigers with the rebound. Clark in traffic. Lays it in nice and easy. 5-point game again, 31-26. She doesn't want to shoot it out there, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Alyssa Martin not going to make a living as a three-point shooter tonight.
No, but she's doing her work down in the paint, though. I don't know how many offensive rebounds she's had.
Wolf just inside the three-point line. Long rebound for Effingham. They'll fire another three. That one won't go. Nearly got a rebound. Altoff came screaming in at the last second. Trying to get Austin's three-pointer back. Screen from Oreski. Out to Watson for three. It's
Boom!
good.
Gracie for three. We needed that.
Oh, the crowd was into that one. That makes it a 2-point game all of a sudden, 31-29.
Oh, no way. No way. Gracie stood her ground, didn't move an inch. Martin ran into her, and they called her for a foul.
That was just well-played defense there.
Yeah, that's suck your whistle up on that one, buddy. That's a no call.
First free throw's no good. Coach Dingley pleading his case down there.
Yeah, that should have been a no call. Or if anything, maybe a charge even.
It's the second free throw. Sub coming in for Effingham. Makes it a 3-point game now, 32-29. I think these last 5 minutes may last a while.
It's going to be just like the JV game, I'm afraid.
Yep. It's turning into it now. 3-point contest. Oh, Edwards almost dribbled right into it, guarded by Wolf. You got to be careful there. Clark puts it into the paint. Watson. We'll see what Gracie sets up now. 4:59 to go. Picks her dribble up, gets some help from Bella. Nearly turned over again. Young on the run, and she's fouled.
She's fouled. So. I think the foul's on 12. Yep. That'll be Beals. That'll be her first, though, and the team's first this quarter. Missed the first one.
One more to go here.
Missed them both. Doggone it.
All top of the rebound. Now over to the left side to Wolf. Fires it down in the corner to Beals.
And they find Donaldson coming across the baseline for an easy 2.
Nice passing there. And it's back to 5 now. Bella trying to go into Clark, gets it to her, and she's fouled on the shot.
Fouls on 5. That'll be Avery Wolf. That'll be her second. Team second.
There's the first one. Coach was going to have a substitution, changed his mind. A little strong on that one. 4-point game now, 34-30.
Yeah, we're not shooting free throws real well tonight.
Beals hits a 3.
That didn't help the cause any.
No, it didn't. A 7-point deficit now, 3:31 to go. Clark's foul on the floor. Be called again on Wolf. That's 3. Paris calls a timeout, 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Brought to you by Illini FS. 3 minutes, 21 seconds to go, down 7. Well, it was looking really good there for a few moments. I like that down 3 look.
Yeah.
A lot better than 7.
We'll see what kind of inbounds play Coach Tingley calls up, though. Hopefully we get something where we can get an easy bucket. But nothing's been easy tonight for the ladies.
No, it hasn't. Lob into Clark. Nothing quick. 3-point basket. Haley Young makes it a 4-point game now, 37-33.
4-point game.
Yes, with the 3-point basket.
Yep, okay.
I got it now. I can't do math when I'm excited.
I hear.
Give it credit to the Hearts. Good ball movement, moving the ball back and forth all around the court. 3-point attempt off the screen. Won't go. Young, the only one back there to rebound. Watson puts the brakes on, sets the offense up. 2:25 to go. Tigers down by 4. Gracie for 3. Kind of rushed the shot a little bit off the side of the rim. Effingham with the rebound.
Well, we could have used it.
Uh-huh. I'll be interested to see the shot percentages in the second half. Tigers are hitting a few more of them, and Effingham seems to be missing a few more. Effingham's not going to hurry, though.
No, they got the lead, and the clock's down to minute 40.
They're going to stall now. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. So we're going to come in with some defensive subs.
Ingram and J.C. Young check in for, I'm guessing, Moreski and
Clark, I think.
But now there's going to be a timeout. So.
Yeah, it's a full timeout, so we'll take a real quick one as well. Be back in about 30 seconds here on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Just a minute and a half of basketball to go, 37-33. Turning out to be a bit of a nail biter, just like the JV contest.
Yeah, but we're on the wrong end of the scoreboard at this one.
Yeah, we are. Effingham in control and looking to just stall. Oh, and they got it into Wolf, the one you didn't want to get the ball.
She's probably the quickest, got the best hands, probably the best shooter. Kinsey picks up the personal. That'll be Ingram's first and the team's first this quarter. So we got 4 more fouls to give if we want to. I guess it's actually their second, my bad.
And there's another one. We're going to be fouling every time they inbound it here.
That's Kylie. That's her first. Team's third now.
Go ahead
Oh,
and
man.
get her. That's the one you want to foul. You don't want to let Wolf get it first. Minute 21.
24, that's JC Young. That'll be her first. Team's fourth now.
Get her. There it is.
That'll be JC's second. And it'll be the team's fifth, so they'll be shooting free throws.
Now we're going to have Mareski and Clark come back in. That took almost 20 seconds off the clock or more. That free throw's no good.
Let's see, who's shooting them? 20?
Don't. Alt. No, I don't think that's 20.
That's a 2.
It's that one, 33.
33, okay.
That's Austin. She got one of them, so we're down by 5. Kylie. Over to Watson. They'll leave her open. She'll take the 3 and nails it.
Man, that was a big time 3. That was way back there.
Yes, it was. Coach quickly calls a timeout. With a minute left. It's a full timeout.
We're only down 2 now, though. So
We'll go ahead and keep it right here since we probably taking a couple more here before we're done. Only down 2, like you said, 38-36. Outscoring them 12-9 here in the fourth quarter. We were outscored by 5 in the first and second quarters. Outscored them by 5 in the third and by 3 here in the fourth. There for a while, I was wondering what kind of contest this was going to turn out to be, Lenny.
yeah, the way they started out, it was like 6-0 before we scored. So, but that's the way it was over at Taylorville Saturday night. They just done about anything they wanted to do with the basketball the first couple minutes. And then our girls finally settled down and thought, hey, we can play with these girls. So
No press from the Tigers.
that kind of surprises me a little bit.
Going to fall right back into the half-court defense, and Wolf's going to take her time coming down the floor. Effingham will go into their weave. And there's a foul.
Well,
She was 1 for 2 last time up there.
I was going to say that's Bella Austin, so now it's going to be J.C. Young's third personal. Yeah, she made that one. If she makes this one, it's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, it is. Well, she did.
That's a 2-possession game, so.
Yeah, you're going to have to score quick. Off the dribble, Gracie short. Big rebound. They're going to foul her. That might be all she wrote. If she hits a free throw here, I don't think you've got enough firepower to come back.
That's going to be on Gracie. That's going to be her third now. Yeah, it's
41.
back to 5 now. And there's 6. It's still a 2-possession game, but you got to have 2 quick threes now.
Those aren't turning out to be quick.
Well, Taylor got the floater in the lane for 2, but we're still down 4.
Yep. And without those free throws, if you hit those, you get down at 8 seconds. Maybe you got a chance to pressure, steal, put a shot up. But the 4-point, barring a strange foul, that makes it really difficult. So 8 seconds left on the clock. Here in just a moment, we will have the completion of the game, and we'll take a break. We'll come back after our commercial break with some post-game stats and a chat with Coach Tingley, hopefully. We'll get his thoughts on the upcoming LIC tournament. What is our seed in that tournament? Do you have any idea, Lenny?
I do not.
I do not either.
I think we're a 2 seed. I think Mount Carmel's the 1.
Okay.
I think that's what Clay told me, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, wow. Came up with a Hail Mary kind of pass there. 44-38, the final. The Tigers fall to Effingham. On a hard-fought contest tonight for the Lady Tigers. We'll take a break, be back here in just a few minutes with some post-game stats and a chat with Coach Tingley right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin. Thanking everybody for tuning in tonight and sticking with us here after the completion of the game. Remind you of our broadcast schedule for the week, an odd one without the Monday, Tuesday varsity games. We want to wish best of luck. Hopefully the wrestling team did okay. They had to go all the way down to Mount Carmel tonight. They were wrestling at 6 o'clock.
Wow, that's a haul.
Yes, it is. No varsity games tomorrow night, of course, with the girls playing tonight. So our next game will be the boys. They're going to be home against North Central. And since they're in Indiana school, that one's going to start an hour sooner. So the JV contest on Friday will start at 5. So our broadcast for the varsity game then will start immediately thereafter. So don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button and all that so you get notifications when we go on the air. Those early starts, they can sneak up on you, so you don't want to miss that. And then the girls will be back in action on Saturday at the LIC tournament in Lawrenceville. They'll play Casey at 4 o'clock in that one. Lenny, did the averages average out any for us here in the...
Little, not a whole lot, though. The Hearts ended up shooting 10 out of 15 from the charity stripe for 66%. They were 11 out of 23 from inside the paint for 48%. And they were 4 out of 12 behind the arc for 33%.
That's the only thing that slowed down.
Yep. I still had them only committing 4 turnovers in the contest, and we only committed 6, so pretty clean game. But like you said, there's a lot of balls tipped, tapped, swatted at. Girls were diving on the floor, a lot of jump balls. Anyway, leading scorer for the Hearts, 13 points for Avery Wolf. Those were all in the first half. She never scored a point second half. So,
wow.
They maybe sacrificed points that she would have scored by doubling her up and let somebody else open. But anyway, she had 13, 7 for Bella Austin, all in the fourth quarter, 7 for Sydney Donaldson, 6 for Sage Altoff, 6 for Alyssa Martin, and 5 for Rhea Beals. For the Lady Tigers, we were 7 out of 12 for 58% from the charity stripe. Inside the arc, we were 8 out of 26 for 31%. Outside the arc, we were 5 out of 10 for 50%. Like I said, we only committed to 6 turnovers. We were over the 5 foul limit, though, in that fourth quarter because, well, we had to foul to send them to the line so we could get the ball back. Our leading scorer, once again, Gracie Watson with 12, 7 for Taylor Clark, 6 for Bella Moreski, 6 for Kaylee Young, 5 for Kylie Edwards, and 2 points for Kenzie Ingram. So, once again, the Tigers fall just a little bit short, 44-38 to the Flaming Hearts from Effingham.
All right, and too short on Coach. He's usually pretty good about getting up here, especially at the home games.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure. That is kind of unusual. Usually he's up here before I get the stats. So here he comes.
All right. Yep, he's kind of making his way up here now. Or, he's going to grab some water first. I don't blame him.
Hey, you'd be wore out time you get up here anyway, though.
A lot of steps.
It is a lot of steps, at least for an old fat man like me. You ought to see me packing that equipment up here.
Oh, huffing and puffing.
That was a tough one, Coach. It was. Good, though. You need that experience.
That's right. All right, we're joined now by Tiger head coach Dave Tingley. Coach, boy, a tale of 2 halves there almost. A slow start for us, but boy, the girls really came out in the second half, got things going offensively a little bit, and the one number I got to ask you about really stepped out tonight. When I look at the number of turnovers for these two teams, there wasn't a lot of them, but I can't say I've ever seen a game with more tipped passes and that few turnovers. The amount of hustle these girls just scrapping to get those balls back was amazing.
Yeah, and that's something we've been focusing on. I know they have a really good point guard, and we've been really focusing on it. In the last couple of games, we've done a really good job of taking care of the ball and keeping because we've been patient on offense. It's something we're trying to balance getting the best first shot we can get, but then also not just taking anything and maybe, making their defense work a little harder, slowing the game down a little bit. So, to do that, you have to make good passes and meet passes and take care of the ball if you're going to slow yourself down a little bit. If not, I guess a defense like Effingham, they can come up and burn you a little bit. So I was really happy with our effort tonight in terms of turnovers. It was one of our goals to have, I don't know, what did we end up with, Lenny, on turnovers? 6 turnovers. That's amazing. It's something we pride ourselves on, taking care of the ball, and we've done a really good job the last few games of doing that. So it's showing from what we're doing.
Okay, so you put this one in the books. LIC tournament coming up this Saturday.
Yeah, and it's games like this that help us prepare for that. I mean, Effingham, Taylorville, those 2 teams that we played, they're solid, super good teams. That really challenge us, and we're going to get some of those challenges in the LIC tournament. We start out with Casey, and they're just really big and have a lot of size. We played them here earlier this year and won, but they gave us a really good effort. So we're making sure we're prepared for them on Saturday. And then if we win, we got like the way the bracket lines up. Potentially Robinson or Marshall is the next game. Obviously Robinson's a really good team. And one that's playing really well this year. And then if we could be lucky enough to get past them, we'll probably match up with somebody like Mount Carmel. They're the 1 seed. Newton or Olney are the other 2 top seeds over there. And Newton and Mount Carmel played a game on Monday night. It was a 2-point game, 38-40. So this conference tournament that we have this year, it's the most pair equal. LIC tournament we've had in a really long time. So
been a few years.
Yeah, so it's a great challenge for us. We don't have any easy roads to get there. And again though, we've definitely turned our focus to this LIC tournament and finishing out conference strong and trying to put ourselves in the best position record-wise for our seeding for postseason. That's kind of like what we're looking for, and also into next year. At this point now, without Vivian, gone for the season, we basically have everybody back, and we got a lot of freshmen playing, a couple sophomores that start for us right now. Also, so I mean, we're really building something here. We're trying to build a foundation for our next couple years as well. So we're trying to do, on two fronts here. We want to, conference-wise, we want to win a conference championship, regular season and tournament-wise. But we know it's going to be tough, and then we want to put ourselves in good position for postseason. So, win or lose, I see a lot of improvement from our girls. I saw an edge the last couple of games that we haven't really had, an edge of knowing that we're probably in over our heads a little bit with some of the teams we're playing, but still coming out with the fire to take them on. Because we've been in that situation on the opposite end where people come to play us in the past few years and they just know that it's going to be a tough game. It's one of those type of games. We went to Effingham last year and they beat us by 5 or 6. It was one of the toughest games we played all year long. So, we're really focused on improving, and I'm seeing that, and I see an edge that I really like. We just got to stay positive with the girls. That doesn't mean we're not going to coach them hard and expect things out of them. So, understand that there's still mistakes made, and we're still making sure that they know what those are. But at the same time, we see a lot of positive improvements that we're really trying to drill down in practice. And I guess that's probably why I sound like I'm super optimistic right now, even after a loss, because when you see things that you're doing in practice start to show through and you're drilling them and you know that they're finally kind of getting it and it's setting in, it really does help you know that you're doing the right things. And you know that it's just going to continue to build. So
I saw that early tonight. Might have been when Bella came out. I don't remember for sure. But J.C. Young, she's sitting on the bench. Been limited in minutes this year, but starting to pick up more and more here lately. She comes off the bench. Immediately, the first offensive play goes to her, low post. There's the bounce pass. The layups in. I mean, she came on the floor with her head in the game and knew exactly what to do.
So you make a great point. Like, that was something that earlier in the year that didn't happen. She went in the game, and she was literally just treading water.
Exactly.
She was trying to just survive herself. And now she's going into the game with a little bit of confidence. The game has slowed down for her some. So it's still not to the point where it's slowed down enough that just the game just comes to her. But certainly there's improvements in a lot of those young girls. Because the game has slowed down and they're comfortable going in. It's no longer, I'm in a varsity game. It's
exactly.
I'm in a varsity game and I've been in 10 to 12 already this year, and I feel like I belong. And so, yeah, absolutely. So it's a great point to make, and we're the fact that they're not sophomores or juniors saying that's a freshman you're saying about bodes well for her productivity and her improvement throughout the next couple of years, and we see that from her and other girls as well.
And you start to breed success, and then the program and the expectations. Hey, we won as freshmen.
Yeah.
We expect to win as sophomores. We expect to win, and then the younger girls come up and see that, and that just keeps breeding farther down.
Absolutely, and we talk about this all the time. We lost 4 seniors last year that when the girls came to practice last year, it was just unspoken. It was unspoken what needed to happen, the tone that was set, the focus and the drive and the purpose that they had in practice. Well, right now, with those girls gone, this year's been a little bit up and down in terms of when you have 10 freshmen on your roster out of 17 girls, they didn't see those girls. They didn't know. They don't know what a varsity practice looks like, or even a JV practice. They don't have an understanding. They don't have a baseline for it. So, that it's taken a while to kind of impress upon them the things that need to be done and how they need to be done. Not just do this drill and then move on to the next drill, but do this drill and the reason why, and then we're going to use that drill to build on these 2 things that we're doing on offense or these 2 things that we're doing on defense. And so we're hoping that they're starting to see that, and then they know what a practice looks like. And then next year we've got some older girls that have been through it, and they start to then impress upon the new class that's coming in next year that we introduced tonight that we're really excited about. So just all breed success, and it all will snowball, and that's what where our eyes are on is immediate future, conference tournament, postseason, and then long term, the 5,000-foot view is what we can be in the next few years with these young girls.
All right. Well, we'll be there Saturday, rooting you on. Thank you, Coach, for
sir.
coming up with us.
Yep. Take care.
That's Tiger head coach Dave Tingley chatting with us after the tonight's matchup against Effingham. The final score again, 44-38. The Tigers fall. They fell in the JV contest they won the JV contest, 30-28, a nail biter there.
It was a nail biter.
Lenny, any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
Just tune back in Friday. The boys will be taking on the Terre Haute
North
School.
Central.
North Central, yeah. I knew it was a Indiana school. So.
Yep. Starting an hour early for that one.
Yep.
JV at 5 o'clock.
Yep. So, like you said, hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube network. You'll get a notification. You'll know when we're coming on. So.
All right. Thank all the sponsors for making this possible tonight, and for everybody listening at home. Thank you, Nathan Bell, for helping us with some of the technical stuff tonight. You've been watching Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.